Hey you, welcome back to another chewy, gooey, clue-filled episode of the Puppet-a-loo Mystery Detectives podcast. I'm your host, Detective Morgan, and today we're heading somewhere sweet, but also a little strange. That's right, we're investigating a mystery at the Misty Hollow Candy Factory. The machines are jamming, the sugar vats are overflowing, and someone or something is leaving a trail of sticky footprints across the cooling floor. Is it a taffy-loving gremlin, a rogue robot gone wild, or something even weirder? Keep your ears sharp. We'll collect 3 clues, and you'll help me crack this case at the end. When you hear this sound, you'll know we found one. And don't forget to hit the follow button for the podcast. I can contact you with the app notifications when I need your help with a brand new case. Let's head inside and see what's sticking around. Okay, we're inside the main area of the candy factory. It's bright, a little noisy, and it smells wonderful, like cotton candy and chocolate. Let's talk to Ms. Glenda, the factory supervisor, who's been noticing all these strange things.
Detective Morgan, thank goodness you're here. I've run this factory for 20 years, and I've never seen anything like this. It started 2 nights ago. Weird clanks in the caramel mixer, and the taffy puller jammed so badly it flung strings of candy across the room. But what really spooked us, well, yesterday morning we found a trail of sticky footprints near the cherry fondue station, and they weren't human. Some of the workers are whispering about the Gloomp, an old factory myth.
The Gloomp?
They say the Gloomp was born from a candy experiment gone wrong. Decades ago, when the factory first opened, one of the early candy makers was trying to invent a new kind of treat. Something stretchy like taffy, but with the shine of syrup and the chew of licorice. But the recipe never cooled right. It bubbled too long. It turned in on itself, and one night, under the full moon, it moved, crawled off the tray, they say, disappeared into the vents. Ever since then, workers whisper that the Gloomp still lives in the factory walls, made of caramel shadows and gumdrop eyes. They say if a batch of candy ever overflows on a moonlit night, that's when he wakes up. Now, I don't buy into the candy creature stories, but something's messing with my machines, and I'll need your help.
Whoa, thanks, Ms. Glenda.
No problem, detectives. I'll be around the factory floor if you need me.
Sounds like the candy factory's in a sticky situation. That'll be clue number 1. A legend of the Gloomp and a pattern of machine mischief. We've got our start with 1 clue, but we need 2 more. Let's keep investigating, and we'll head into the cooling room next. Oh, over here, detective. Do you see these? A trail of prints, but not shoe prints. They're small, round on the front, and longer at the back, almost like paws. But they're sticky, syrupy, and this cooling tray looked clean on one side, like someone or something has been sampling the merchandise. And what's that? Caught on the vent. Little tuft of tan fur. That's clue number 2. Mysterious paw prints and signs of snacking.
Whoa, detective. Be careful where you step.
Jimmy Jams, what are you doing here this late?
Night shift, sugar silo sweeper. I just got the job. Gotta keep that glaze from gumming up the tiles. And hey, I gotta admit, I did prank the crew with that exploding marshmallow last week. But I swear, this Gloomp, it wasn't me.
Thanks, Jimmy Jams. We'll let you know if we need backup from the marshmallow unit.
Roger that, detective. And if you see the Gloomp, tell him I went home early. See ya.
Let's keep looking before anything else goes missing, and before we run into the Gloomp. Come on. Whoa, detective, look in here. Inside the sugar silo, hidden behind a bag of marshmallow mix, there's a nest. Bits of candy wrappers, old factory gloves, and a pile of fluff and feathers. And right in the middle, a half-eaten licorice whip and a very chewed-up safety boot. That's clue number 3. A cozy candy nest built inside the factory. Is it for the Gloomp? It's time to put all the clues together. Let's go over them. 1. We had the legend of the Gloomp and those strange mechanical mishaps. 2. We had syrupy paws, snacked on trays, and tufts of fur. And 3. We had the candy-lined nest in the sugar silo. So who or what is causing the chaos at the candy factory? Is it A, a factory prankster playing tricks on the staff?
So funny!
Or is it B, a wild bobcat drawn in by the smell of candy and warmth, making itself at home in a very sweet hideout? Or C, is it the Gloomp itself, sneaking out of the shadows to stir up trouble? What do you think, detective? Do the clues add up? Is it really a sticky, sugary blob creature named the Gloomp? Make your guess. All right, let's reveal the answer. The candy chaos was caused by B, a real-life bobcat loose in the candy factory. That's right, detectives. A wild bobcat must have wandered in through an open vent from the woods outside Misty Hollow. Drawn in by the wonderful smell of warm sugar and marshmallows, it made its home among the candy wrappers and foam gloves. The paw prints? Real. The sticky floor? From sneaking snacks. And the chewed up boot was probably mistaken for dessert. But don't worry, Animal Control picked up our sugar-coated visitor and is helping return it safely to the wild.
A bobcat? I can't believe it. That explains everything. The fur, the mess, the vanishing licorice. I guess it wasn't the Gloomp after all. Glad to know we're not being haunted by candy monsters. Just one very bold kitty.
And a cat with a serious sweet tooth.
I can't believe it, detectives. Even though it's not the Gloomp, a bobcat is still a very rare animal to encounter. This is going to make the company newsletter this week much more interesting for sure. Have a good night, detectives. Here's some sweets for all your trouble.
Thanks, Glenda. This is delicious. Oh, we'll head back to the police station. Have a good night, and good night, Bobcat. Great work, detectives. You solved the case of the Gloomp at the candy factory. But don't hang up your magnifying glass just yet.
Hey, Morgan.
Yes, Chief?
Great work at the candy factory. Between the syrup prince and the sugar silo, that case had me stuck.
Just another sweet mystery solved, Chief.
But guess what? Another case just came up. Something strange is going on at the Misty Hollow bowling alley. Are you up for it?
Absolutely. We're on it.
Glad you're not sugarcoating it. Excellent work, you two.
Well, partner, it looks like another case just landed on my desk. Let's see here. Oh, that's interesting indeed. It seems there's strange things happening at the bowling alley. The pins keep falling on their own, and no one's been inside at night. We'll have to save that for another time. Until then, detective, keep your hat on and your eyes open for clues. You never know when the next mystery will strike. See you on the next episode of the Puppet-a-loo Mystery Detectives Podcast.